Good morning. Mike Mills back at you with another episode of Putting Kids Above All. Today we have with us Elizabeth Teague, Director of Grants. Good morning, Liz.
Morning, Mike.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm well. Liz, can you give us a quick overview about your department and what you do, how you help the kids and families that the agency serves?
Sure. The grants department has three people, myself, and then there are two grants managers as well. And we write all of the grant proposals for Kids Above All. What that means is that we write the grant proposals seeking funding from private foundations and from government agencies, whether it be city, county, state, or federal. And if we receive the grants, then we also take care of handling the reporting that is required, either monthly, quarterly, or annually. And we also handle coordinating the site visits when foundations or government agencies want to come out and visit our staff and talk about the details of the programs that they are helping to fund. The grants that we bring in help support all of our programs across the agency. For instance, they allow us to provide housing for homeless youth, to stabilize those youth so that they can help reach their full potential. The grants that we write help to allow home visiting to provide support to parents of children ages 0 to 3 so that they can help their children be prepared to enter into preschool and then enter into kindergarten. We supplement funding that we get from government agencies for our group homes so that we can provide additional activities for the youth that reside in our group homes so that we can have on-site therapists available to help those youth handle the trauma that they have been through.
So when the COVID-19 first hit, in your role, how have you worked to keep the kids and families safe and healthy?
Well, we have basically handled two approaches that we've had to do with our grants. One is to keep our current funding through foundations and government agencies coming in so that our programs can continue to provide the services that they have been providing in the past, regardless of whether COVID is happening. Those services are still needed by our clients. But then because of COVID, our clients have additional needs above and beyond what we had been providing previously. And we're very fortunate that there have been numerous private foundations and government agencies that have had special COVID funds become available. So we have been seeking out those grants. A lot of them have very quick turnaround times or very quick deadlines, but we have made sure that we've been meeting them as fast as we can so that we can pull in those funds for our clients and provide them with things like rental assistance, diapers, formula, food, activities for the kids in our group homes who are stuck there and can't leave, PPE, masks for our clients, books, anything that we can think of that might help them get through this, hotspots so that they can have better internet access, computers for the kids in our group homes, computers for homeless youth so that they can access school that they can no longer go to when they're seeking their GED. And we continue to search out those funds to help our clients because their needs are continuing. A lot of our clients have been impacted incredibly by COVID. They have lost jobs and they're at risk of losing housing.
Wow. So Liz, tell us how you, or your team had to adjust during this time to still be able to do your work and help our kids build better lives.
For ourselves as grant writers, we are lucky that we can write as easily remotely at home as we can in the office. But it has changed because we no longer have the easy accessibility to other staff members. We don't just walk down the hall and get the data that we need or the information that we need. It's a little bit harder to track people down with people working remotely, but at the same time, having larger group meetings has almost become easier because we have sites in Cook County, Lake County, Kane County, and DuPage County, and staff in all those locations. Now it's a little easier to meet when we can meet virtually because we no longer have to worry about travel times and coordinating all of that. We are also doing virtual site visits with foundations and government agencies. Instead of having them come to our locations, we are able to meet on Zoom so that they can talk with the program staff. So at least that is still able to happen. It's just a different format.
So if anyone wanted to learn more about Kids Above All or support our mission, how would they go about doing that, Liz?
The easiest way to do so would be to visit our website, which is www.kidsaboveall.org. And there is a multitude of information on there about ways to get involved, more information about our programs, etc.
Well, Liz, I want to thank you and your staff for all the work and all that they do to place the safety, the well-being, and education of kids above all. Thank you.
Thank you, Mike.
And to our viewers, please tune in next week for another episode of Putting Kids Above All. Thank you.